Today is the day where we have to pick up the pieces after failing in the FA Cup and the Europa League as well. Guys, it is a hard time for Leicester fans to see the team fall apart as it has, but we only have a couple of games left in this season. Today is the season finale. All these guys right here, the reserves team and also the main team, have to step it up massively. And I think since things have been falling apart today, I want to risk it big time and change the formation and the players on the pitch to hopefully achieve greatness again. The 4-2-2 formation is a goner, and I've gone through the comments and looked at many suggestions from you guys, and this is what we have come up with. We are going with a 3-2-1-4 formation, bringing Marcus Edwards into the starting 11, putting Tete back onto the right wing, and allowing ourselves to be a bit more offensive in that midfield. I am basically going by the idea of outscoring my opponent. Defensively, we have brought back in Fais into the starting 11. Grimaldo and Pereira have been dropped for now. I just want some changes for the end of the season, and hopefully these are going to be the right ones, because I felt like in a 4-2-2, our team was too wide. For whatever reason, we didn't have anyone in the center connecting things, and the 4-2-3-1 worked out straight after, as you guys have seen. So I'm thinking we're going to go with this, even though I'm quite exposed with 3 at the back. I think Ugarte makes his way into the starting 11 now alongside De Paul, because he's actually decent at moving forward. And Didi is solely a defender and actually could be used as a centre-back as well if I wanted to. Maybe he's actually amazing there. You know what? I'm going to try and Didi at centre-back. I'm going to do that right now. And that could be a great back line of 3. And that midfield could be great for combination football. Our team, as things stand today, the big goal is to try and achieve top 4. It is a must for us to play Champions League football next year. I am completely open to selling players for big money right now and changing things up for the next year. So in today's episode, some players might be going. Starting off with Hansko leading us onto the field. He is now in the back 3. It's going to be interesting how things go. We're up against Nottingham Forest, and we're going to be diving into the highlights. And Didi in the back 3 is obviously going to be quite interesting for us. Now, this is something I like to see. Go on. Gonzalo Ramos. Straight away, the passing play might be back. 1-0 against Nottingham. 3 points in every game is a must at this stage. Solo run in the 53rd. Second half has begun. It's Anthony Martial, Tete, and many others as well. This is a 3v1 type situation. Martial is through. Martial misses the flipping target. You're kidding. All right, Ugarte into the center. Martial cuts back out. Lovely movement. Ugarte inside. He gets the ball, chests it down, finds Gonzalo Ramos. He finds another one, and De Paul sadly not able to score. A red card has been picked up. The game is done. 3 points secured against Nottingham. A good start into today's episode. But I was worried that we would concede. But 3 at the back did not concede, and that's a good sign. By the way, I love the fact that this comment came in from Mayur, who seems to be agreeing with me here. Johnny, you should change your tactics. The team is open on wide area, and sometimes there's no support in midfield play. In an attack also, you should create chances in the middle and wide areas too. I totally agree. We have been too focused on the wide areas. Now in the middle, it seems to work. By the way, guys, just a quick update on the players that we have loaned out. It is Daka on an 80 rating. He could come back with a vengeance. Unahi, 79, +3 this season alone. Iheanacho, +2. Carranza out on loan with a +4 for him. And then we have Christiansen on a 76. And then some other players there as well. But I have done something right here. I have put up a couple of players up for sale. First up, it is Ricardo Pereira. I am willing to let him go. I feel like if I ever do go back to a back 4, which probably will happen, I want some more physical fullbacks. Grimaldo and Pereira are just not physical enough to compete in the Premier League right now. And that's something that I have realized for myself. So Herrera is on the transfer market already. Grimaldo, I'm not allowed to do so yet, but next season I am allowed to do so. And here comes the part that I am scared of. Newcastle, Liverpool, and Manchester United are teams that are within the top 8. And then we have Everton right before the Newcastle game. The big question now becomes, do I risk doing bad here by playing the reserves? Or do I risk a first team being tired, having to play back-to-back games in 1 week? I trust my reserves. I really do. But if they don't deliver this time, it's going to be a crushing defeat. Paul is going to be coming onto the bench there as well, and Asensio as well. So just in case things are not working out, I can jump in there and still have an impact. The reserves, this might be your most important game of the season. After that, I'm going to take a look at the league table. Going into this game with the highlights once again, putting even more pressure on every single chance we have, because at any point our opponents could score and I can do nothing against it. 50th minute already. Boys, we have to score here. Nakamura in a great position. Edwards, are you going to support me or not? Nakamura waiting for the run. It's a beautiful pass across to Edwards, and that puts us 1-0 ahead of Everton. We have made use of that one chance that we were given here. It's a big one, and Vahi steps up once again when I need him the most. 90th minute basically at this stage, and we have one last chance here with Everton open at the back. Vahi, power shot. It's saved, and the game should be done 1-0, please. Please, is it actually done 1-0? Or not? I'm kind of scared. It did say 1-0 in the top left. I saw that. It is. Okay. 1-0. Man, taking these risks with these highlights. What am I doing? Real Madrid coming in to negotiate for Ricardo Pereira. 50 million for a 30-year-old right back. That deal is sealed. If I want to stick to the 3 at the back formation, that is going to come in real handy. Unless indeed he's actually a 6 centre-back, which I believe he is. He even has 5-star skills. I'm going to do some really dumb stuff with that. So now that the Newcastle game has arrived, the big question, where are we in the league table? 4th position. Okay, guys, let's keep this up. We are on 69 points. Aston Villa on 66. Chelsea on 63. With 3 games to go, anything is possible. Even Arsenal in that 8th position could still have a chance to get past us. So nothing is done yet. But now we're going to play the full games. No more highlights for these lads. It's time to take on Newcastle on 63 points. This is a direct duel of 2 teams competing for Champions League football. I am actually scared. Look, highlights sometimes put you in a great spot to basically run through on target and shoot and score, right? It makes things easy at points, but at the same time, it can take away so much if you only play attack, right? Because obviously, you can concede at any time with no impact on defense yourself. What the hell is that pass? Wow, that is an incredible ball. Come on, please. Martial, let's use this straight away. But yeah, full game is a different vibe for sure. Tete onto the crossbar. Wow, that was impressive. Martial, Asensio onto the goalkeeper. Newcastle, what's up? Get that ball for me, Hansko. You're much taller than him. Lovely. Still, though, the one thing I like about Ugarte specifically is the fact that he's so good in being offensive and defensive. But those moments right there are the ones that scare me the most when I play 3 at the back. I always feel like my centre-backs are too far apart, and now it could cost us top 4. It's not good. It is just not good enough. De Vrij is covering some space that he should be aware of his teammate next to him. I am open to selling De Vrij, by the way. Lovely work. I'm happy that Marcus Edwards is actually part of the starting 11 now. He's one of those players that always felt great on the ball. De Paul, someone that, in my opinion, gets too much criticism for no reason. And Anthony Martial equalizes. All right, we're back into it. At least Newcastle, as things stand, will not be getting 3 points. But we have to be aware of other teams chasing us too. Oh, wow. That's a ball and a half. Here they come. It's De Vrij, not capable of putting in a leg here. Hansko being played once again. Was he offside? He wasn't offside, was he? It's 2-1 Newcastle. I need to see that again. Who was the centre-back that should have covered that again here? So Hansko is doing an okay job, but De Vrij is in no man's land, and Ndidi has to cover those two players behind him. I don't know, man. This whole outscoring thing is putting a lot of pressure on me. I might be making some bad decisions here. Ooh, hold on. Mistakes were made. Martial. Oh, you can't be serious. De Vrij out of position now. Hansko. This is just getting ridiculous. Every single time it's the same tactic of playing that through ball in between my centre-backs. It seems to be working too well. I don't like it. But I do like this. Tete sprinting away, has support with Gonzalo Ramos. Now sprinting on target. Surely this is the equalizer. And it is. Okay. Half-time, 2-2 between Newcastle and Leicester. Things are heating up. Ndidi now being out of position. Another through ball, man. It's okay. Alright. This whole 3 at the back thing, on this level of difficulty, the AI just utilizes those through balls too good. I cannot be playing this. I cannot. As much as I wish I could carry on this formation, it's just going to cost me. So I'm going to go to something quite interesting here. I'm going to go 4-1-2-1-2. Because my passing play is so good, I feel like this could be something that could work out, right? Because this allows you to do the most passing play you need. And then obviously, Edwards, I'm sorry, but you will have to come out. Pereira comes in. Feist comes in. No, sorry. Grimaldo comes in as a left back. And we're going combination play. At this point, I'm just throwing ideas at the wall. Please get that away. Thank you very much. Oh, yes, here we go. De Paul against the defender. He's going overboard. De Paul sprinting away from Ashby. Please. Yes, De Paul. What a freaking game, dude. This is what I love about De Paul, man. He's so good defensively and offensively. I don't think I can find any replacement for him. If I was to find a replacement, it would have to be like freaking Gavi or something. That is not something I like. I find that to be a tad too unrealistic. Here he is, and he's doing a great job. De Paul, you deserve some love for that one. Ooh, we're getting done on the wings. Pereira, lovely work. Okay, Pereira, I'm sorry for selling you, but can you help me here? Anthony Martial. Pereira continues that run. It is a great run. Pereira, can you bring this to completion? That was supposed to be a pass. That was a driven pass to the man on the far side. I think that was Gonzalo Ramos making that run. I mean, hey, I don't mind getting top 4 like this. I don't know what the hell the goalkeeper is doing there. It is a huge mistake in possibly the biggest game of the season. Darlow, you messed up. It's well done. There are openings. Surely that was offside. Thank you. 88th minute. Newcastle were this close to getting it done there, but it is done for us, I believe. I'm going to take my sweet time to take these 3 points home. What a ball into Gonzalo. He's sprinting through once more and takes a shot straight at the keeper. I guess we'll see that as time wasting as the game is done. One of the most mental games of the season with an incredibly anticlimactic ending of a pass turning into a goal. United seem to have won their game, which obviously doesn't allow us to take over their position at any point, but it seems like 4th is the only thing we can fight for here. And there are... Wait, hold on. There's 6 points between us and Aston Villa. And there's only 2 games to be played. Oh, lads, we could end the season with a draw in this next game. It is a massive one. Don't get me wrong. It is against Liverpool. They are on 82 points. Liverpool is in the first position. Maybe this is going to be a great chance to well and truly test out the 4-1-2-1-2, bring back the fullbacks, and stop wasting our time with 3 at the back. I tried it multiple times in many videos. It just doesn't work for me. I'm just too dumb to play it. The players of Liverpool are arriving at the stadium. Obviously, Liverpool playing at home at Anfield. They want that title, and we are one of the teams that could ruin the fun here. I'm actually not too sure if anyone is capable of catching up to them, but I am just here for my own interest and the ones of Leicester. Oh, and by the way, I have switched over to the 4-1-2-1-2, and I have brought in Tete instead of Asensio. Tete over Alisson. It's the crossbar. Oh, that's a decent start, I guess. Down the left, De Vrij coming in with a solid tackle as Tete is now sprinting through. This man knows what he's doing. Finds Gonzalo between the two ex-Benfica strikers on this pitch right now. Gonzalo Ramos is the one who has scored first. A beautiful moment for the young man from Portugal. And this could be securing us top 4 while possibly ruining Liverpool's title run. Nunez not capable of finding a good pass here. Grimaldo against his former teammate, capable of getting the ball off of him. Beautifully done now. Here goes Tete along with Gonzalo. Tete, beautifully run. Another one, please. Oh, what? Go on. Oh, what the hell is happening? Yes! Dude, De Paul sprints through. This man just wants it more than anyone else. He's always where I need him. When it comes to attacking centre midfielders, he might be one of the best ones out there. It was chaotic. It was typical Leicester. That pass, I don't know how Fabinho doesn't get it. Maybe he's just too slow. But De Paul, thank you very much. We're leading 2-0. Oh, no. What am I doing? This is not ideal, but we have 4 at the back. So technically, this shouldn't turn into a messy situation. And even if it does, the Croatian god is there to save us. What? How does that even go through my defenders there? That is a joke, isn't it? David Nunez. It's 2-1. Liverpool late into the game are going for one last push. The clean sheet is gone. Livakovic is going to be mad after the game. But honestly, as long as we can pick up the 3 points here, or even a draw, actually, we are through. And we are going into Champions League football. Tete, smack it, son. Oh, yes. It's done. Last minute. 3-1. Tete has done it. Mateusz Tete. Not Kenny Tete, Johnny. It's Mateusz. That is it. The game is finished. Our team has gotten a result that no one possibly would have thought we could. But the 4-1-2-1-2 has seemingly worked out for this side. So now the question becomes, where are we in the league table? Have we secured top 4, which we should have at this stage, of course. But I'm so happy to see us do so well now. We are on the same amount of points as Manchester City. Let's move forward to the last game of the season against United and see how things are going. This could be a month of absolute joy for Leicester. Where are we? What did City do? City got a draw. I'm going to be honest, 3rd or 4th does not matter to me personally. I am going to try and get the best out of the Champions League season anyways. But the 4-1-2-1-2 puts us into a very weird position. We have some incredible wingers like Marcus Edwards, right? Who can play as a centre attacking midfielder. But we also have Asensio now behind Tete on the bench. Of course, he is a bit older, but he's just 28. What do I do with all these players now? Some of them possibly becoming redundant. I mean, I'm changing formations many times, but if I'm completely honest, a narrow formation is what works best for me. With the style of play I have, it's just perfect. The passing play in midfield, just glued on the feet of my players, and then finding the right player, the right runs like the ones of De Paul. Those are the moments that I really, really like in this game. Yes, sure, running down the wing, cutting back inside, pass, shoot. It's the same thing over and over again. I think with a formation like this, I can create more magical moments for you guys to view. So I'm thinking I'm going to stick with this. I really do. It might be premature, but this has gotten us top 4 this season. So United, It doesn't really matter what kind of result we get here. We are in the top 4 anyways. So let's finish off the season on a high. Get that dub, boys. Can you do it without me? No, you can't, but a 2-2 draw is completely fine with me. Ramos scores and Martial does as well. Anthony and Immobile on the other side of the pitch. And Leicester City have now completed the season in the top 4. At least one of our goals have been achieved this season. Pereira is going to be leaving us. I am also open to letting De Vrij go. Not because I don't necessarily like him or anything. It's just the fact that he's 32 and he possibly could be going down, especially in terms of his physical ability and the pace first. And that could be very detrimental to this squad. So I want to bring in someone like Hansko, someone that can be there and have that pace on him, someone that is going to be agile, someone that can really deal with the fast strikers and agile strikers of the Premier League. So we're going to find out what that's going to be. Grimaldo is going to go as well. So we're going to have a complete revamp of the defense in the upcoming season. And we will have to let go of some of the big names. As much as I hate to do this, we are not going to be using wingers anymore. So possibly all of them might have to go. But having said that, I am open to letting Asensio go and keeping Edwards as a backup to Tete in the cam position. But wouldn't that be harsh? I mean, looking at the season right here, you can see Martial, top scorer for us, 23 and 11. Tete 11 and 10, Asensio 10 and 11. So basically both with the same goal scorer points, with Tete having played more games. But obviously he has youth on his side. He probably is going to push the 90 next season. Asensio is still great, still an amazing player. It would be so tough to drop him, but a decision will have to be made on that one. Ramos came in, 20 games, 15 goal contributions, could not ask for more. And De Paul was a hero this season as well. Marcus Edwards in a cam position could be an interesting one. He has an incredible long shot on him, and that could be very good. I really like his pace, his agility, everything, but Tete is a level above, so he would be the backup. Balik Vishan Nakamura, that project has not necessarily worked out, both in terms of rating as well. Not really there to compete in the Champions League, so both of them will be let go. Enis Bardi, as much as I love you, I don't want you to rot on the bench. I'm going to let you go on loan. All right, Enis? Whenever I need you, I'm going to call you back. But that is it for this season, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It was so much fun for me personally to dive into this one with Leicester. And one final look at the top scorer list. Haaland at the top. Martial in the top 5. And for the assists, we had Tete in there in the 5th position. So that is it. Have a good day. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care and peace.